Hey everyone, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at the TempMinder Color Indoor Comfort Weather Station. So this is going to be an easy to read clock, calendar, and weather station for pretty much anything that you'd want to see as far as those things. It's going to be a nice, attractive little clock here, easily fits on a side table, dresser, anything like that. Something that I kind of like about this is that you can actually turn this to be sound activated. So there's a switch on the back and it's labeled as sync. So if you turn that on, whenever you clap or make a noise, the backlight is going to turn on and make it easier to see in low light situations. So if I turn the lights out in the studio, it's going to get pretty dark. Bear with me. But now it's pretty dark and it's actually activated by the sound of my voice. You can also activate it pretty much by clapping or anything like that, and if I'm going to stop talking, after 5 seconds it'll turn off so you can see the difference. So there it goes. Comes back on. So it's not terribly bright, but enough that if you're laying awake and you snap your fingers or you're coming into a dark room, you can see what that time is. You can also turn it to show you the date if you press the mode button and then press it again. That gives you what the alarm is set to. Right now it's just set to midnight because that's the factory default. And then if you hit it again, it'll come back to the time. You can also change that time readout from 12-hour time like I have it here, so it shows you AM and PM, to 24-hour or military time. So if you press and hold for 5 seconds, it'll change that over. So depending on how you want to do that, you can switch those over pretty easily. If you press and hold until that hour button changes, or excuse me, actually it's the mode button that you can change the time with. So after a while, that'll flash, and then you can adjust the time as needed. Same thing as you go through for the date and the alarm. On the side here, we'll see our readout for humidity, and then we'll also have our temperature. You can switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius, or right here. So we go from Celsius back to Fahrenheit. And then our humidity will go between maximum and minimum, which since I've just now turned this on, it's only giving me kind of a little bit of information. The more you use it, the more this bar will come in handy, since this is going to show you kind of the averages that you typically have. So right now it's just kind of cycling through there, but eventually as you have this on longer, it'll give you more of trends for that. So I think it's pretty nice looking. It's pretty small, so it's not going to take up a lot of room as far as like the depth here. And I'll go over some of those measurements with you right now. So the screen, it's about 5 3/4 inches wide and about 3.5 inches tall, maybe 3 and just a 1/16 over that. The total actual height with the stand is about 4 inches, so not too tall. The amount of space that it's going to take up front to back, get this on camera for you, it's about 2 1/4, and that little foot goes out further than our screen there, so 2 1/4, 5.5 by 4 inches, so not a big amount of space for a pretty easy to read little clock. So I think this is pretty nice, has a lot of different features on it, and should be a great addition to any bedroom or kitchen, just about anywhere you want to have it. But that's going to do it for our look at the TempMinder Color Indoor Comfort Weather Station.